Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Did I comb my hair? Put some color on my mustache. I'm wearing my I don't give a damn aloha shirt. This shirt is the I'm not a professional newscaster and I don't have to dress up, damn it. I can wear any old wrinkled. I like this shirt. It's my favorite. I'm hoping I've been waiting 30 minutes to do this segment because there was a car alarm, this horn going continuously. It might pop up. If it does, I hope it doesn't. All right, I'm going to go through a number of different news stories, just about 4 or 5 headlines, and then give my comment today. I was struggling with a title and a thumbnail for this piece. I was originally going to put this one up. What's next? Cannibalism? Because I do have a story involving conditioning us to be ready for cannibalism. But I thought that would be a little offsetting for the main headline, so I settled with the gold one, this one. Could gold lose half of its value? There's a story, it's not a news story, but I just saw it and it's pretty significant. All right, let's get to it. First of all, for those of you who have cryptocurrency stashed away in a number of different wallets in different places, it's time to do wallet maintenance. We're in a down market, we're in a bear market, and I hadn't opened my Exodus wallet, honestly, well, I was sick for a while, in months and months and months. So this week I opened my Exodus wallet, and Exodus they have a whole new logo, and I had to download a new version, and that version was not compatible with my Trezor wallets. So most of my crypto assets are on 4 or 5 different Trezors, which I keep in a safe somewhere separate. And I keep the seed words somewhere separate. So I plugged in, I went and got my Trezors. Well, first of all, Exodus told me all your Trezor wallets, it was on the dashboard. It showed the amounts, and it was like, no, you gotta repair them. Oh God, I had to go get all the Trezors out of the safe. So I bring them, plug them in. Exodus didn't want to see them. This is just like, no, not happening. You gotta. So I figured out I needed to update the firmware in the Trezors because I hadn't done that in a year or longer. So I went to Trezor, I updated the firmware, and in the middle of doing the last one, I bumped the plug and it unplugged it in the middle of the firmware update. So it was like, all right, you want to initialize this as a new, or I had to get the seed words and pipe in 24 seed words. Let me get right to the point. If you haven't done wallet maintenance, do it. You need to have everything updated. We're in a sideways down market, but at some point you're going to want to be able to move fast, and you don't want to go, oh, I'm going to do this, and then realize you hadn't done wallet maintenance. All right. So that's my rant about that. Here's the first headline. Big Island police warn public of cryptocurrency scam. What the police over on the Big Island are saying is that people get a text informing them that their bank account has been compromised. If you get a text telling you your bank has been compromised, ignore that. It's like from India, you know, you've seen those scammer videos. That's probably what it is. So if you fall for it, the scammer tells you, well, your bank, you need to take all your money out of the bank and put it into a cryptocurrency account, take your money, put it in a Bitcoin ATM, and then send us the transaction codes of all of that. I would think that most people that fall for these types of scams are elderly, and I can't imagine an elderly person that would know how to buy cryptocurrency in Hawaii. I wonder if they're even Bitcoin ATMs. Let's look that up. Here's a map of the island where I am, Oahu. This is not the Big Island. This is the island of Oahu. It's where Honolulu is, the main population hub. Yes, there are Bitcoin ATMs. All right, let's pull up the Big Island. There are Bitcoin ATMs. Well, that's kind of cool. The good news is Bitcoin ATMs are starting to pop up on Oahu. That shows that we're coming into a period of people accepting Bitcoin. All right, that's good news. But if you fall for that one, somebody sends you a text telling you you need to take all your money out of the bank, put it in a Bitcoin machine, and then give them the transaction, you probably deserve that. But don't do that. All right, next headline. Boarding pass not needed at Honolulu Airport security. Oh, this is one we told you about years ago that was coming. Now you can use your digital ID so that you become the boarding pass. Your physical person. Yep, you're going to become part of the Internet of Things. We had told you that was coming. There's a whole new way to check in. It's all going to be on the blockchain. This is the first step. Boarding pass not needed. All right, here's the gold story. Uganda has discovered 31 million metric tons of gold. Do we believe Uganda? Maybe they're making that up, but 31 million metric tons of gold. That's a shit pot full of gold. That's like Bix Weir Grand Canyon legendary gold. Hey, Bix Weir, did you see this one? All the gold in Uganda? So that 31 million metric tons of gold, they're telling us, would be worth $12 trillion. Well, let's look up the total value of all the gold in the world to date that has been mined and processed. That's worth $12 trillion. So Uganda is claiming it has the same amount of gold as has ever been mined. So what happens if you have 12 trillion market cap of gold and then somebody dumps another 12 trillion in that? I would suspect, just economics 101, I would think the price of gold might come down. We'll see. We'll follow that one. The question that raises is, where is investment going to be? What's going to be a safe store of wealth? Right now, we don't know. So many things are happening. The dollar's been going up, up, up. The euro and other currencies, fiat currencies, are going down, down, down. Money is fleeing Europe because of war and because of the loss of value of the euro. So the dollar's looking good, but we know that the dollar doesn't have long for this earth, this financial system. The Jekyll Island experiment is going to be coming to an end. So where does the smart money, do they put it in dollars? Do they put it in gold? Do they put it in the stock market? Hardly. There's the horn. Can you hear that? When a horn beeps all day long, what I really want to do, my reptilian mind, is I have a nice hammer. I want to go find that car and just smash it with the hammer. But being a civilized, intelligent person, I know that that would probably have some bad consequences. That's what separates us from the savages, is some idiot has his car alarm going off all day long. I had one that went for 2 days. I called the police on it, but I'm not going to go smash the windshield as much as I want to. I could slash the tires. No. It'll stop. It'll stop. So, speaking of eating people, one last headline. Look at that. We are being conditioned for something. When news articles come out, they're to move the mass of humanity in one direction or the other. So there's the headline. You figure it out. Cannibalism. Aloha from Hawaii. I'm going to go listen to that horn and meditate. It's beautiful. Couldn't make it through a 5-minute YouTube segment without the damn horn going off. I could just take a rock